Here for the Giants. 15-3 last year, a 1.67 ERA, career 2.43 ERA, 136 and 74 win-loss record. Pumps a strike in there.
Yeah, a couple cutters to start the game. I'll throw a fastball, 2 and 4-seamer, splitter, sweeper, mentioned a cutter, curveball.
Well, first time for all the Halos seeing Sugano off the plate. Pitched in the WBC in 2017 for Japan against Team USA. Led Japan in strikeouts that year. 1 year, $14 million contract with Baltimore. A lot of teams were in the running. The Birds got him. Bound back. Good hack.
Yeah, that's the way you want to be. Put yourself in position to jump on a mistake fastball. And the hitters on this fastball this season, 381 with 4 home runs. And you got to commit to the middle of the field versus his splitter. It is a very dominant pitch. When you try to pull it, you got to stay middle of the field. He's already got 12 punch outs and a 27.8% whiff percentage with his splitter.
Just in the last 5 starts alone, 30 swings and misses on his pitches, 10 of them coming off that splitter. 2-2 coming to Neto. A ground ball, and Rivera is there. A tough throw, but the scoop at first by Mountcastle to get Neto. Good play.
That was a real close play over at first base. Laureano out in left field. The Angels and the Angels fan know him all too well. 4 defensive run saves already out in left field. Couple outfield assists. He has 52 career outfield assists. Mullins and O'Neill out in right. Rivera saw that play. Henderson, Holiday, Mountcastle, Rutschman behind the plate. But Laureano, he's made some unbelievable plays in his career versus the Halos, no matter what uniform he has on.
I feel like he just haunts the Halos, without a doubt. That one, curveball, catches the zone for Nolan Shotwell. In the series against Toronto, Nolan had his billet mom from the Cape Cod League here in attendance, and he was talking to her after every single game. The helmet goes flying. It's quickly 0-2, but it meant a lot to have her in attendance, and she'll be there in Boston when the Angels play the Red Sox as he takes his time. So 1 down, early 1-0 lead for Baltimore. There you see Tomoyuki Sugano facing Shotwell. It's 0-2. And a chase. That split got him 2 down.
Nasty, that splitter. It's almost as if you have to commit not only to use the middle of the field, but when it starts at the knees, you got to let it go. It's not going to be a strike.
Here's the usage on the split, 25%. You see the opponent average the whiff percentage and the chase percentage at 44%. And as I mentioned, those numbers are just going up. He's getting better with it as he gets more comfortable.
He's given up a lot of home runs, though, already this year. 7 of them in his 39 innings pitched. 5 versus left-handed batters, 2 versus righties.
Angels with 51 homers on the year. Juan Moncada homered in back-to-back nights, fresh off the IL in those 2 wins against the Jays. Fouled at the plate. He took a piece of Moncada. Hopefully he's all right.
Always the advantage for the pitcher, by the way, going that first time through. Never seen him before. You know, with that front foot, the instep. That was a splitter. If you're watching at home, it's just equivalent to dropping a weight on your foot.
Like a 25-pound. What do you curl with? How much? What are we dropping here? The 50s? Oh, again? No. Stays alive, 1-2, but he's still definitely feeling that. And as time goes on, right? It's almost like if you block a slap shot, right?
Yes.
With your skates, you want to keep the. He did. It got him again, but this time higher up.
But still, you still feel that even though you have that protection on your shin. We've seen this before. This hit it out of the ballpark in this jog around.
He's doing his best. Nolan Shotwell impressions there at the plate. Angels hoping for some production out of third base to solidify that position with Moncada coming off the IL with the thumb. Hopefully that does that.
I mean, he's been really, really good defensively, too. And he had back-to-back games against the Jays, the first 2 games of the series with a home run, and mammoth home run the first game.
The 2-2 is ripped to right, but not far enough, as in his tracks is Tyler O'Neill to retire the side and end the first. It's going to be a warm one here, but happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Appreciate all the hard work and sacrifices. You deserve a day. Dads, I don't know. Do we need one? Yes, of course.
Yes, always.
Taylor Ward lifts that one to right field as O'Neill drifts over and makes the play for the first out. 4 straight retired for Tomoyuki Sugano. He's really been the best starter on the staff from what we found out from the Orioles. And Cakes and Kevin Brown kind of saved things despite their record being 10 games under. It's been a good one.
Yeah, he's not a strikeout guy. He has just, it's similar to Kyle Hendricks. He's going to keep you off balance.
Logan O'Hoppe at the plate. And a fastball painted. 12 years. MVP of the league, Central League for the Tokyo Giants. I was there a couple of years ago. He wasn't on the bump, I would have noticed. He's dominating at the Tokyo Dome. Posted. Romayuri got paid. As did Tomo.
There's that sweeper he's got too. He's going to be on the edges or off the edges throughout the game. He's going to show you enough fastballs. That first one was a good fastball that he brought it back and got the outside corner. And usually when he's ahead, he's going to go to his secondary pitches, splitter or sweeper again.
Obviously for Logan O'Hoppe, he's got the home runs. He's got the high OPS. You're just looking for a little more selective. Obviously the whip percentage, the strikeout percentage, you want to bring that down.
Going to go inside here, see if he can turn on it.
Check swing. Did he hold up? Yes, he did. Gene down there, first base umpire. It was close.
You have to be pretty strong not to cross the plate on that one.
Full count coming to Logan.
Might be a cutter coming.
A swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second K for Sugano. And obviously Ron Washington and the staff, they're going to look at the videotape of the guy they've seen for the first time as you take a look at the arsenal.
The StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud is split a 25% sweeper at 18. Four-seamer about just under 18 himself. Cutter will throw, curveball, and a sinker. His fastball has been hit pretty hard, but that fastball is a perfect spot. Gets a swing and miss.
Nickname for Tomoyuki Sugano is Tommy Sugar. Got the hat a little crooked there. Hands pulled up high. He's got good stuff as Travis d'Arnaud takes a strike. Chance to chat with Travis. He just loves being here in his backyard. Also a local lad. Just a tremendous man as it's fouled back our way. I think I could handle that, but it's up above.
Nice play above us.
That's the kind of speed that I need. Something just floats in here, not like you guys had last night. 0-2 and a chase and a strikeout. That's the third strikeout for Tommy Sugar as Baltimore still leads 3-0. And the Chicago Cubs lost. So first the Cubs thought that they got the Pope. They didn't. Ground ball going to be handled by the second baseman. Holiday has it. Tensions on the White Sox to get a W.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on. But you know what? I mean, they're still, you know, they got a lot of young guys getting their footing together too. That's the thing. It's going to be a process for them. But their starting pitching has been pretty decent. We saw that the first 3 games of the season.
Who do you think comes out of the Central? Obviously Detroit, right?
I think Detroit right now, they're too deep right now. Their young arms are healthy. Keeping them healthy is going to be big. Their bullpen's solid, but their young starting pitching is exceptional, led by Skubal. I mean, again, 12 strikeouts, no walks. I mean, his strikeout to walk ratio is just unreal.
Joe Adell at the plate, takes the balls. Yankees are up taking on the Oakland A's tonight. So Aaron Judge, who you mentioned, he's from Linden, California, not too far from Sacramento. They got a bunch of buses going up there to fill up Sacramento and Sutter Park. That's going to drop for a base hit for Joe Adell. That's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, you need those swings where you're lining the baseball to center field. We know the power, but you want to see him swing the bat and hitting the ball in the line.
So Jorge Soler, no Soler power tonight. He was a late scratch, groin tightness. Joe Adell got the start, gets a base hit.
Yeah, but you also know that at some point, if need be, he'll have that jacket off and ready to swing the bat.
Excellent point by you. As usual, here's Kyron Paris. Starting to feel like first he took the league by storm. Then they adjusted to him. Now maybe coming around a little bit where he's getting more comfortable in the box. Has that big swing. Mentioned Judge worked with his hitting coach in the offseason. Great athlete, but don't need a home run every time.
No, it is, and he's done a nice job with 2 strikes, shorten up and making contact. And that first pitch fastball, it's not overpowering. And he's not going to overpower you with his velocity, but it was upstairs, spotted it very well. Tough pitch to catch up to.
Don't get me wrong, if he wants to hit his 7th home run right now, that'd be great. First time seeing Sugano on the bump. He's off to a good start first time through.
Again, that's that splitter that starts at the knees. It's not going to be a strike. You can almost read that because the spin rate generally on splitters is not a lot. So you can read that and read the seams and let that one go. But if it's in the zone, that becomes hittable.
Excellent take, 2-2. Joe Adell at first. The field bag so far this year, not 100% healthy, maybe.
Yeah, he's
in the lower half.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet, but we know the speed is there, but not quite ready to be that guy yet.
2-2, check swing, and they say he went. Couldn't hold up. That's James Jean down there. That's a strikeout, the 4th of the night for Sugano.
Yep, went across that plate. Pretty emphatic punch out too there.
It was. Enrico Palazzo down there cheering on the first base umpire. Here's Sacramento, 13-game hitting streak, 0 for 1, grounded out.
They are playing him deep. I mean, Luriano's way out there in left field. It's a lot of room. He's hit a lot of baseballs well in front of the left fielder during this stretch.
A splitter running in on the hands on the righties.
That's a take. When it's starting at the knees, it's not going to be a strike. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to let that one go.
That's a paint. Perfect pitch, 2-1. He's got excellent control, doesn't walk many batters. Generally doesn't get a lot of strikeouts, but has 4 so far. Angels averaging nearly 10 strikeouts a game. Gotta cut that down. Good take. Hitters count here for Neto, 3-1. Adell at first.
Likely gets either a fastball or a cut fastball, so see if he can make good contact with one of those 2 pitches.
Oh, it just got to piece him at the plate. Neto is down.
There's that cutter again.
Gets up to his feet, trying to walk it off. Nobody coming out to check on him, so just give him a little time. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Straight on the toe. And all the outfielders playing extremely deep with a 3-2 count here. This contact made could result in a base hit and give Shonwell a chance to come up with the tying run at the plate.
Time is called. Three 3-0 Baltimore here, bottom of the 3rd. Crowd's filling out here at the Big A. Needing a big hit here. You figure he's going to be in the zone. fouled away.
Came right back with another cutter. Pitch he feels he can throw close enough to the strike zone to get a swing. Between a 3-1 and a 3-2 count, he's going with his fastball or cutter exclusively to right-handed batters.
The 35-year-old rookie Sugano. Second time up for Neto, popped up. Holiday is under it, and Sugano works out of it, allowing just the one hit. It remains 3-0. Back here at the Big A, Angels looking for some offense. Stifled so far from Tomoyuki Sugano, the Baltimore Orioles rookie, 35-year-old pitcher from Japan. Nolan Shawnow leads off, struck out, swinging back in the first.
First time through, hitters 237 against him, 250 the second time through. So not a big jump. Third time 241. Like Kyle Hendricks, he does a great job of keeping the hitters off balance. He's got to try to keep him in the middle of the plate with all his pitches. That's a devastating pitch. That's pain.
He is able to hit all four quadrants, all the corners. He has pinpoint control. Thank you very much.
My buddy right next door in the booth here, Jim Palmer, said that's the best pitch in baseball, the fastball on the outside corner at the knees.
Cakes, had a great conversation with him, one of your absolute idols. The reason why you ate pancakes, maybe you still do, before every single start. There he is with Kevin Brown, play-by-play announcer. JR over there on far left of your screen. On this date in 1965, made his first career start.
Yes, and he knows every pitch
he knew everything.
Yes.
He's like, it was a 4-1 game going into the seventh. I gave up a 3-run home run, but I hadn't pitched to the seventh inning. 177 pitches, hit well. Oh, what a play, a stabbing play by Mountcastle. Over to Sugano for the out. That's just robbery.
That was going to be a double down the line.
Oh, the big man just lunging to his left.
He's got that big, almost like the goalie's mitt, making the play over there at first base.
That's the second time he's robbed Shawnow, is it not?
Yes, technically.
Took away his on-base streak unfairly. That was lifted to right field by Moncada, but certainly playable for O'Neill. A little flashback for Cakes. Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer, just to our right in the booth. He said he threw 177 pitches at his first big league start of this date, 65.
Yeah, I that number 22. I was so excited to get that number when I was in Double-A. He was my favorite, my idol growing up. Had many, many, many conversations. The thing I always love about him, never gave up a grand slam in his entire career. Incredible. 4 gold gloves too. With that high leg kick, still fielding his position. That is unreal.
Did he say he hit a home run in that game, or it was like his?
Yes. And he knew exactly how far it went. I don't know how you. It wasn't Statcast back then. Oh, it hit about 430.
What
okay?
A tremendous player, Jim Palmer. Ground ball Taylor awarded playable by Rivera, and Sugano. High throw, but gets him. Angels remain without a run here tonight on the full moon.
So far.
Logan O'Hoppe, Travis d'Arnaud, Luis Rengifo here. Bottom 5, 3-0 Baltimore. The line 4+, just the one hit and the 4 strikeouts, no walks. Knew he was going to be around the plate. He has been really good in his first time facing the Angels. First year in the bigs.
That was one of the few that's got a little bit more of the plate.
He's the oldest Japanese player to make his debut since the Mets. Ken Takahashi in 2009. He was 40 at Philadelphia. Reed Detmers is now up in the bullpen. Be a big time bounce back, get back on the horse for Reed. The 1-2, and it's 2-2.
And he could see that sweeper or split here.
O'Hoppe was on it, lifted it
Yeah, you
foul.
Elevated that sweeper. And O'Hoppy's so good on elevated pitches.
Still just the second time through here for Sugano. He's gone 7 innings twice. Last time went 6 innings. Ended up getting the loss, but pitched well, only 79 pitches. And just 55 through 4+ here tonight. That's hit well. Not well enough. Third baseman Rivera cuts in front of it, takes a hit away, and is 1 down. Travis d'Arnaud now the batter. Still just the 1 hit in the game. Joe Adell in the 3rd.
And you see a lot for Washington when Capero was here. You have both their catchers in the game at DH tonight for O'Hoppe, d'Arnaud behind the plate. And now that Capero's on the IL and Matthew Lugo's up here, it's a little bit different for Ron Washington. Although Taylor Ward was a former first-round draft pick as a catcher himself, so the emergency's always there if need be.
Sure, Taylor would love that.
Oh, yeah.
Tools of ignorance. He put him away a long time ago. 0-2 now here to Travis d'Arnaud.
Very, very efficient so far, too. There's 59 pitches. Dono's been dealing.
Also could field his position last year, winning the Mitsui Golden Glove Award. He was the Central League MVP, a 15-3 record. Just threw that one away. 3rd Japanese player in Baltimore Orioles history. A couple of right-handed relievers, Shintaro Fujinami and Koji Uehara. Check swing and no swing, says James G.
That was pretty close on that one.
We don't need to see the emphatic punch out right here. Yes, it was.
That's a catcher doing that.
Chopper to the shortstop. Henderson has it. Takes his time. There's 2 away.
A lot of soft contact by the halos against him. We saw that with Kyle Hendricks. A couple baseballs hit hard, but only really a couple of them. The hardest hit ball was Jackson Holliday's double to left center field. That was 104 off the bat.
They'll bring up Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out. Again, the only hit by Joe Adell, who is on deck. See if Rengifo can give Adell a chance to swing the bat here. So far, Tomoyuki Sugano is just having his way here tonight. Just playing catch, hitting his spots. Home average this year for Rengifo hasn't been great, but a good swing there. Back on his horses. Mullen hit well, and it's off the wall for Rengifo. Mullins has it on a hop, and that's a 2-out double. Will give Adell a chance with a runner in scoring position tonight.
Well, when you look at it, probably the deepest part in the ballpark. That ball was hit so well when you have that center field and right field wall going in that corner. That's exactly where he hit that. 6th double the season. Had a great defensive play earlier in the game and a good swing here from Rengifo. That splitter just stayed in the strike zone and he jumped on. You see how he catches that out in front before it got below the strike zone.
Off the bat, thought it was gone. Off the base of the wall. Mullins gets it back in, and Joe Adell, he's 1 for 1. First time the Halos had a runner in scoring position. First pitch swinging.
So it's back-to-back pitches that got a lot of the plate. That sweeper upstairs, even threw one to O'Hoppe to start off the inning. But for a few more of those mistakes.
Adell's 4 home runs, all on breaking balls. And he crushed one yesterday. Grounded fouled. He's in the hole 0-2. Angels had a 4-0 lead in the game last night to Toronto, and they're going for the sweep. Soriano left with a 4-3 lead. Bullpen gave it up. And the Blues in that one going away. Trying to get on the board here.
Joe Adell, one of the better hitters for the Halos with runners in scoring position this season at 259. Slugging at 444 with runners in scoring position.
Hector Neris also joining Reed Detmers. So going to lefty-righty up. That'd be it for Hendricks. We'll wait and see. The 1-2 is a ground ball. Rivera handles it easily on a couple of hops and throws out Adele. So runner straight. Kyron Paris leading off. Gano back out there on the bump. First pitch. He's been aggressive, Kyron Paris, on the first pitch. Fouled back. Got a fastball that he liked and just missed. Baltimore was 2 for 2 to begin the game. Runners in scoring position. 0 for the last 8. Left 6 men on base. And the Angels still in this game, but got to find a way to get something going. Only 2 hits so far. There's Reed Detmers. That ball hit by Rivera at 98 miles per hour. And when Rengifo caught it, he was on the other side of second base. Let's see if that could get down, but it will not. Caught by Mullins coming in, 1 down.
Yeah, he covers a lot of ground out in the outfield. He plays the deep center field. That tells you he's more comfortable coming in on the baseball.
One held up there. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Zach Neto. 13-game hitting streak. He's riding that right now, but he's 0 for 2. So here we go, 3rd time through here, Gooby. If you're going to get to him, this is it.
I mean, he's still hitting his spots. Last inning, he got the middle of the plate on a couple pitches, including the rocket that Rengifo hit for a double.
Right back with a fastball, good spot. What do you notice about his delivery? And the way, is it difficult to pick up the pitch that he's throwing?
Well, he's got tremendous balance on the pitching rubber. And usually when you're at the plate, as a hitter, you're waiting for the guy the tempo to be able to get there. But he was able to just slow it down enough where throwing off the timing of a hitter so far. And he's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. He's faced 19 batters, 13 first pitch strikes. See that hesitation and a great balance.
Dedicated to his craft when he was a youngster. He was considered one of the top teenagers in Japan, but he really wanted to play for the Giants. He didn't think that the fighters were going to come in and they did. And so he said, you know what, rather than play for Hokkaido, he decided to sit out an entire year. And the next year, Giants still had his rights and been a Tokyo Giant for his entire career.
Pretty interesting thing. You see Reed Detmers at the top part of the dugout. You wonder if that's it for Reed, just to build some confidence. See the bullpen going. Ron Washington right over to Reed Detmers after he got through that inning. So some words of encouragement for him. You wonder if that's it for him. And then see Hector Neris warming up now.
I mean, that would feel, just common sense-wise, the right thing to do, considering the struggles. Full count. Right field, going back on it is O'Neill in front of the track, and he has it. And it's 2 outs, so 5 2/3, scoreless for Sugano as we look at his night so far.
I mean, you see how he has that balance, the hesitation, and then the baseball's on you quickly. He's throwing a little bit more fastballs today than he normally would throw. Coming in about 30%. He's throwing quite a few more fastballs today.
Just a single in the 3rd to Adele, a double in the 5th to Rengifo. Shotwell fouls that one back for 2, strikeout. Only 4 strikeouts on the night, but he just doesn't walk anybody to center field. See if that one gets down, but no. Mullins comes in, tracks it down. Shotwell, the frustration evident as we go through 6, 3-0 Baltimore. / let's eat.
How about the offense? Let's eat here.
Yeah,
now.
Exactly right. First pitch. How about that? Good call right there as Yoan Moncada down the line. And he's going to go for 3. The relay is not in time. A leadoff triple for Moncada.
Hakuna Moncada. Showing the speed.
That's his first of the year, and checking how many in the career of Hakuna Moncada.
Went down and got that pitch, hooked it right down in the corner. That's the start you need.
'21st career triple for Moncada. And Taylor Ward takes ball one on the sweeper.
He's thrown so many first pitch strikes. He jumped on that Moncada did for a triple. They're throwing 10 straight first pitch strikes. 12 of the last team batters.
Ground ball. Anderson has it. It's going to bring in a run. And they get an RBI. It's 3-1. And there's one down. So no more shutout at least. And that'll bring up Logan O'Hoppe.
Remember, their bullpen has really struggled.
That's right.
So you just want to keep that pressure, keep it close.
So Anthony Dominguez up in the bullpen for the Birds. As strike one to O'Hoppe.
I think O'Hoppe would love that pitch right in that spot again. Another first pitch strike, by the way.
Yep, Sugano will take that ground out for a run. For sure to get that out. And it's 0-2. Only 83 pitches here in the 7th inning for Sugano. Foul back.
He's got that good power to right center field. He got away with that one. And you can tell by Sugano the way he reacted on that one. I think you got to think he's going with a sweeper or a cutter now. Off that outside corner.
Well off the plate. Bottom 7, 3-1. Six and a third for the 35-year-old rookie. Oh, that was right there. High fastball fouled away.
So good on high fastballs too, O'Hoppe.
Just want to keep the line moving. Take, no swing. 2-2. Just want to continue keeping some pressure on. First time really Angels have had anything going here tonight. And Hefo did have a double, get into scoring position, and that's a strikeout. And that's the 5th strikeout, but the first since the 3rd inning. Sugano with 2 outs. They'll bring up Travis d'Arnaud. We'll give you a quick word from Jack in the Box.
My Nashville hot popcorn chicken. So much deliciousness starting at $6.99.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Well, partner, last time we talked about food, you said, let's eat, and you called it. So we're still hungry here for d'Arnaud. Foul back our way, 0-1. I didn't know which way to go, but it's going to let you make the play.
He's done a real nice job solidifying the infield defense at 3rd, and he's showing some pretty good power. Back-to-back games with a home run against Toronto, and triple here tonight against the O's.
First triple for Moncada, again 21 in his career, first one of the year. Sugano out there, he's just leaking.
D'Arnaud looking for his first home run as a Halo. He had 15 last year.
And I like the way you were thinking right there, almost. Got under it. And O'Neill, 5-year-old rookie. There you see Tomoyuki Sugano, 7 innings. This would be the furthest he has gone. This is his rookie year, mind you, out of Japan. The 35-year-old rookie. This pitch is now the furthest to Luis Rengifo. Thought maybe Cano would come in.
I said, basically it's come down to their bullpen has been struggling. Sugano has been great this whole season.
Mind you, 38 times he's gone 9 innings in Japan. And that was pitch 92. That is softly hit. It's going to be a tough play, but made easily. Rengifo getting down the line as fast as we have seen. One away. Holiday comes in and makes that play. So now 7 1/3. Brandon Hyde coming out. So they got that one out that they were looking for. The ground ball from Rengifo. And going to the bullpen. So Tomoyuki Sugano, a heck of a job here for